Okay.
So, g'day everyone, DJ DARQs here. I'm starting a new series as of today called 2DX Interviews. And today, I thought I'd kick things off with a player who most people know in the American community, but we haven't really explored in much depth because obviously I did my own story, but there's so many other players out there with interesting stories. So today, I thought that I would interview Krel1an. Say hi, Krel1an.
Hi.
So yeah, we've got Krel1an with us today. In the background, we've got some footage of Krel1an playing. And yeah, we'll just be asking him a few questions. At the end of the interview, if you've got any questions for him, feel free to post them in the chat and I will ask him directly. So I guess to kick things off, why don't you give us a basic introduction about yourself, Krel1an?
Well, I'm a player from Canada, from the province of Quebec, and I've been playing this game for like 10 years. I started with 9 style and 10 style CS, and basically how I found out about this game, I used to play like DDR with my friends, and I enjoyed like music game in general, and I just dig more about music game and found out about Beatmania, and that's how I started.
Oh, that's great. All right. So obviously, player from Canada. Not very common to see players from Canada. Currently, how many players would you say are in Canada at the moment who are actively playing?
Who are actively playing from Canada?
Yeah.
I'd say there's not much. Like mostly from my province are the people that are most active.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I know that there's like 2 more provinces that plays 2DX, like Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
Like I know there's a cap running on Program World, but I don't know if someone can confirm this. Toronto.
I'm sure that you could ask Tao, because Tao knows where all the machines are. So
yeah,
we can probably confirm that with Tao. So
yeah, and there's also Toronto. Like they used to have the distorted cabinet.
Yeah,
I used to go there like to play 2DX, but now it got sold.
It got
so
sold. So no one knows where it's gone.
It went to Sigma. Sigma bought it.
Oh, Sigma bought it. So that's where Sigma's cab came from.
Yeah, and he has like the cab that we used to play in. So
well, at least you know where the cabinet went, because before I remember you saying, yeah, you have no idea what's happened to it. So
yeah.
Well, it's good to
hear.
Some
close to it.
All right, so I guess we'll move on then. So, how did you first hear about 2DX? Like, I know that you started off with DDR, like most of us did, but
yeah,
did someone get you into it, or did you just research it and find out about it?
I researched it. Well, basically, I like playing DDR on my like with my fingers rather than my feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like I started DDR on PlayStation playing with the controller.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is an interesting game, right? And then with my friends, I went to the arcade, played DDR with my like on the cab.
Yeah.
And it's cool too, but like I enjoyed more like with my fingers. So I played Statmania after that. And then from the packs, most of the songs, like I realized they come from 2DX, and I was like, what the hell is that 2DX game? And I just went on, researched the game, and I give it a try. Like download the emulator with the songs.
Yeah.
That's how I started actually.
so basically the same way that I started, which was just like going, oh, what's this game, and then trying it out.
Now, I never became like too good on DDR. Like I can do most like 10s or 11 maybe.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so you were like, you got to the same level as me probably back in DDR days, and once you cleared most of the 10s, it just feels like, oh, what do I do now? Like this game's kind of a bit empty. And I think that was the most alluring thing for me to get into 2DX, just the fact that it was so complex. Like when someone said, did you know you can get the top rank in 2DX and you can still fail a song? I was like, what the fuck? How does that work? It's just like mind-blowing how complex it was. Alright, so we'll shift on. Let's talk about first style. So you said that you played 9th and 10th style.
Yeah.
how soon was it until you got into like VJ Army?
How soon?
Yeah,
Oh,
so after you started playing, like what year did you like? I don't know, like notice VJ Army and things like that, like the community behind it.
yeah, I wasn't too much into the community, maybe until DJ Troopers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't in touch with like anybody. I just played for my own sake and just clearing the songs.
Yeah.
And basically, what I did is like after I cleared a song, and I'll just move on. Like I didn't do like, trying to score higher than whatever.
Yeah.
Like until maybe I went to VJ Army and starting to compare myself with other people.
Oh yeah. So you basically had the same thing as me, where I was all alone, and then suddenly.
Yeah, exactly. And mostly because I'm Canadian and there's like nobody here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really think that I was the only one playing this game.
Don't worry, I know that feeling. I really know that feeling. Because when I was in Australia, I was like, yeah, there's no other players.
There's nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously you got into VJ Army around DJ Troopers. That was around the time where I started to wind down a little bit. Like as I said in the story, I stopped playing as competitively around that time. So
yeah, and the first thing I posted was tied to Air Black and other hard tier.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That was the first thing I posted.
You want to know something funny? I still haven't done that. So congratulations, you're better than me. But yeah, tell me about VJ Army community around that time, because that was also around the time when it started to decline a bit. So just give us a rundown of VJ Army around that time.
Around that time, like there was like DJ Hood that was still active.
Yeah.
Chicken as like I remember I regarded Gabe and V Game T like to be rivals to me.
Yeah.
Like they were like the ones. Yeah, they were the ones that kind of my level back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but then like soon after, Hexagon popped into the community.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, I was like, oh shit, a Canadian, a Canadian player, and who's like decent back then.
Yeah.
And eventually he became better than me actually.
Yeah, but nobody really cared about him because he was a giant douchebag. But we're not gonna go into that. So yeah, no, Hexagon did improve like very quickly. It was kind of scary to see, but yeah, obviously, if you're a loud mouth, no one's really gonna listen to you. So yeah, but like I completely forgot that Hexagon was from Canada. Did you ever meet him?
No, he's from Toronto.
Ah, so he's far away. So just to outline, which area of Canada are you from?
Quebec, Montreal region.
Oh, okay. So you don't really like go to Toronto very often, clearly.
Well, I do like mostly during summer, because it takes me like 6 hours drive.
That's a long drive. Okay, fair enough. So let's while we're on like community and stuff like that, other players. Obviously, you've got Vincent, Mr. Serious 2DX with his like home built cabinet. Yeah. How far does Vincent live from you?
Maybe 2 hours drive.
Oh wow, so he's quite a way out as well.
Yeah, kind of like. But it's okay. Like when we go there to play, it's manageable. It's okay.
Manageable. So about his setup, because I love his setup. I've got to say, if you guys haven't seen Vincent's setup yet, go and check it out. It is like the most ridiculous thing ever. So Vincent's setup, like what's it like playing at his place? Because I want to try it. It looks really nice.
I'd say it's like the closest to maybe an arcade setup.
Oh yeah.
Because it has that TV and maybe he's trying to mimic all the accurate dimensions, like where to place the controller.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's pretty much it.
He's got the height like quite high though.
Yeah.
Because obviously he hasn't factored in the base platform. So
no.
So it's substantially higher than like a standard arcade cabinet. I know that like most people.
Sometimes I still need to power stance when I play at this setting.
That's interesting because it's still quite high. On that topic, have you actually played on a real TDX cabinet before?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so when was the first time you played on a real cabinet? I'm curious about this.
Maybe like 1 year after I discovered TDX. Like I went back to China.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I just went to the arcade and play. And that was the time I bought my JKOC as well.
Ah, I see. All right.
Yeah.
So are we talking like Hong Kong or mainland China?
Hong Kong. Hong Kong and Macau.
Hong Kong is beautiful for 2DX, I've got to say. Did you ever see the interview with DJ Mackie?
Mackie? Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, she highlighted it quite well. Like it's like a mini Japan, but all the players there are really, really nice, and they're really like. When I went there, I made such a good friend base from those players that. Yeah, like it's still like a really good memory for me being in Hong Kong and playing, because like the machines are quite good. They are actually quite good. Like they're almost Japan standard. They're just a little bit below.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
I back maybe like a few years ago. I went back as well, like during Gold, on the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, the machines are pretty good. But when I played there. I think somebody told me that you're maybe like top 4 in Macau. I was like, hell.
That would have been back then in Gold era, and now there's a lot of really, really good players.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I mean, you'd still be up there, but I mean, you've got players at like Matt's level there now, and more than like 2 or 3. So.
Like actual top ranker from Hong Kong, like.
Yeah, so it's
that
kind of. Yeah, it's growing, which is good to hear. Like, it's a growing scene. What about like so what about Quebec, where you're from? Like, are you seeing more players, or is it still just basically the same as it always has been?
It's always has been the same group. Like, well, I hope that there's more people actually.
Yeah.
But I didn't find. Like, at most, there's only like five of us like playing.
Yeah. Well, you should
DX.
sort of band together and be close knit to try and like keep it alive, because.
That's what we do.
All right, so I've talked about community for like a long time. I'm gonna shift it now. Let's talk about technique. Now, you know I'm like a big technique buff. I love talking about technique. So I have to ask you, how's your technique progressed from like start to finish? Try to outline it in like four different steps of how you changed your technique.
Okay. I think when I started, my technique was claw.
Yeah.
Claw with my left hand, and I don't remember what I did. I think my right hand was like the usual. I will use my my ring on my right, and yeah. So I started like this, and then after that, like when I saw the top ranker 2006, I noticed Shishiki. I was like, oh, maybe I should try that, because from claw to Toshashiki, it's just like switch finger.
Yeah, it's not a bad transition. Like, you just have to add a different finger in.
Yeah, like it was weird at the beginning, but I just stuck to play like this like ever since.
And the thing is, like, your Toshishiki looks very comfortable, like in comparison to mine. When I play Toshishiki, you know, my finger looks like really, really strained. So that, and you have the amazing ability of hitting key 3 and scratching, which just blows my mind.
Yeah. Why I started early to use Toshishiki like back in top ranker like 2006. Like ever since I've been using Toshishiki.
Oh, so that explains a lot actually. I mean, now I know recently you got your FPS within like the past year, right? Give us some feedback about the controller quickly. What do you think of the FPS?
The FPS, well, it's a pretty good controller. As far as the gameplay, it plays like an ASC, like in the cab that you will find.
Yeah, sorry, my was just calling out to me. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so it plays basically like cabinet. I agree with you. Like, when I play on mine, it feels basically the same. So, because I know there's a lot of people like, oh, I don't want to get an FPS because the turntable's too small. Do you think it matters if the turntable's small?
No, it's small, but I mean it's at the right angle.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you scratch, it feels like you don't feel that it's actually small because
Yeah.
like you basically scratch like normal
Oh yeah.
because of the angle.
Oh yeah. So what about?
Yeah.
There's some footage of you playing on the Real Edition there. In comparison to a Real Edition, do you find much difference between the two?
Maybe not until I do heavy scratch.
Oh yeah.
Like heavy scratch, you see the difference because my hand will be mostly on the turntable, but like in normal case, there's really not much difference. Like gameplay wise.
Yeah, that's what I figured as well. Okay, well, that's good to hear. Now, I remember talking to you a few days ago about using your pinky finger on the 7 key. What do you have to say about pinky on 7?
Pinky on 7, it's amazing. Like the best transition ever from if you're used to do ring.
Yeah.
Because when you do 6-7 rolls, if you have it like middle and ring, like there's something constraining yourself, like in between like the tendon.
Yeah.
But when you use the it just feels amazing. Like it does it like automatically. Like I can do it so fast now. I don't even lose energy.
Yeah. Well, I have noticed, like, you know, in the past year, your timing has progressed amazingly.
Yes.
And,
yes.
Just give us an idea, because I know that you play a bit, to say the least. So in an average week, how much would you say that you play?
In an average, like right now?
Yeah. We'll say
I still
in the
play.
past year. In the past year or so, like.
Oh, in the past year, I used to play like every day, maybe at least 2 hours per day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Right now, not so much every day. Like maybe when I do, I try to do at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes 1 hour, and I can go on like not play maybe a few days to go back to it.
Yeah.
That's about the rate like right now.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Because I know there's a lot of people who play, well, the way that we used to. I mean, or the way I used to. Let's talk. Okay, so now you're playing about 1 hour a day occasionally, like maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Would you say?
Yeah.
So roughly the same as I am. Back in the past, so we'll say like the gold day for you, which is like the Troopers Day when you got into the community. How often were you playing then?
May.
How often were you playing? Like, just in general?
Okay. Just in general. During weekdays, I'll do like 2 hours per day. Yeah. But weekend, I can top 5 hours easily.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That
was back to school, right?
Back
like
in,
when you...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Those times, man. Those times. Just quick topic. Kaiden. When was the first time you got Kaiden?
First time I got Kaiden?
Yeah.
When it first appeared, basically. Was it on Discord?
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
Because you know I'll never be Kaiden. I just can't do it. I absolutely can't.
I was playing so much May, like back in Happy Sky.
Yeah.
And I still did during Distorted, and
that probably explains it. Yeah. So what would you estimate your play count on May is at the moment?
My play, my what?
Your play count, like how many plays do you think you have?
On May, like total from ever since, maybe more than 1,500.
Oh my god, man. See,
yeah,
I
like
think,
every style would be around 300 for sure.
Wow.
Like the CS styles. Yeah,
that's actually incredible. I'm sitting at maybe this is why, because I'm sitting at about 400 plays on May at the moment. So yeah, I clearly just haven't played it enough.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so obviously you need to play May a lot to try and
yeah.
So alright, so we focused on technique, we've done Kaiden and some history. Let's talk about your mindset. Now, I know you said you played mostly for yourself at the start. How do you just give us like an overview of how you think your mindset has changed as you progressed through the past like 10 years?
well, back then I used to be like really more about clearing stuff, hard clearing stuff. Maybe just until like a few years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, that I started to take timing more seriously.
Yeah, and recently it seems you've taken timing a lot more seriously because holy crap, man, you're beating Finks on some of the stuff.
Yeah, well, he can do that easily.
Yeah, I mean, still, to take one of Finks' records and have him not being able to beat it is actually quite impressive. So, now, do you still prioritize clearing over scoring? Because I've noticed, like, most of the time on P-Sun, you've got a ridiculous clear rate on something. And then, like, your score's kind of mediocre, and then I go, alright, I'll go and beat it. And then all of a sudden, your score just skyrockets, like, 50 points above mine, and I get really sad. So, do you still prioritize clearing before scoring?
Kind of. Like when I start playing the song, like the new songs, I'll just clear it first, and then I'll try to score afterward.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good mentality. I'm the same way, but interestingly, I find the first time you play a song, you usually score the best on it. On normal timing, I'm not talking about P-Sun. I have no idea about P-Sun.
Yeah, probably because sight read, you know.
yeah, that sight read bonus, which Finks is so hell-bent on believing in.
Exactly.
So yeah, at the moment it's just playing your hard clears of Nageki and Almagest. Let's go through like defining achievements. So what's really defining for you? If you had to say, I'm the player who, you know, Siggy style, like what would you say is like your most defining thing in TDX?
My most defining thing in TDX? Well, back then I used to say that hard clearing Mei and maybe doubling Mei was the most defining, but right now it seems like a lot of people can do this.
Yeah, no, there are.
But maybe Mendes Black and other normal clear.
That is an outstanding accomplishment. Like I've got to say, even to this day, that's really outstanding.
Yeah.
And that's when Gokun really started noticing you as a player because he just said,
"Oh, really?
Yeah, Krel1an's that guy who cleared Mendes Black," and I just said, "Oh, wow, okay." So I've gone on a massive tangent. I want to bring it back to just like your mindsets. So not just like about scoring and clearing, just like how you tackle the game. So from like a mental perspective, because I know you've got Vincent, who's very, very full on, who's always like, I'm just gonna try and get as good as I can, and then you've got players like Joey in my area who are just like, oh, I don't even play this game. Oh look, I'm really good at it. You know, people who just don't really care about it but play it, you know, just for the hell of it. So how have you like changed? Because I mean, you said obviously you weren't competitive. Then you went to competitive. Give us like an overcap of the last 5 years. Like, how do you think you've changed, like, mindset-wise?
Mindset-wise, well, yeah, basically I went from to not be competitive, like just playing for myself.
Yeah. And
then join the community and start to like comparing to other people. Like, oh, he made those clears, I should make them too. Not much about scoring though. And then for like maybe recently I've been like that, like oh, I should try to score higher than such people, and like setting rivals, and oh, I need to score better.
Well, you have certainly improved in scoring, like a lot.
But basically I try to not take it too seriously. Most of the time I just like, oh, I'll just play for fun, like I'll be serious, but not to the point of just raging if I don't do such thing, or if I can achieve some goal, I'll just like, it's okay, I'll do it next time, something like that.
Yeah. Well, it seems to be working because I mean you're now ranked like one of the top program Sun players, so it seems to be working. I agree with you entirely on that mindset of just like not taking the game too seriously, because when you get really, really serious about it, that's when you start to rage. And I mean, you saw me, like I raged when I first got my DARQ because I was just like, oh, why can't I beat so and so? It's so frustrating. But at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a game which you're playing. It's not like a do or die situation. So yeah, just have fun with it.
Like, yeah, it's just a game. Like you just have to remind yourself.
Yeah, constantly. All right, well that's basically covered everything I wanted to talk about. I'm just watching your Nageki, and it's really disgusting seeing you EX hardcore Nageki. So I dream setup. Like, I just want to ask this quickly. Like, have you played anything P World? Have you played any official EMUs in the past, like 2 or 3 years?
No. Because the most recent style that I play is the Distorted Machine back in Toronto, and I didn't play you.
That's depressing. Yeah. So would you ever consider like going to California and meeting some of the players there?
Yeah, for sure, man. But I need to set up my passport and stuff. And yeah, but someday I'll go to California, like meet the players, Matt especially.
Everyone wants to go and hang out with Matt and watch some NASCAR, don't they?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's like the interview pretty much done. I mean, obviously I don't think I've covered everything that we possibly could have covered. I'm going to go to the chat now. I'm going to say, the chat is empty.
Kind of.
Yeah, there's not much going on in the chat. So, okay, there are people. So chat, I'm just going to pop you out. If you've got any questions for Krel1an, now's the time to ask them. I mean, I'm obviously going to keep talking to him, but if there's anything that you want to ask him directly, now's the time to do it, because we've got him here. You know, one of the best players at the moment on PSON. You know, it's a good opportunity for you guys to ask stuff. So, actually, while we're waiting for questions to pop up, if they do pop up, I'm just going to ask you, old community, VJ Army community versus current community, which is like a Facebook community. What are your opinions on it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's changed for the better? I mean, what do you think? Like, compared to CS, you know, VJ Army days versus now, which is, you know, LDJ, Facebook. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good right now compared to back then.
I think,
because now,
yeah,
because now, like, you have people streaming. There's like much more interaction than just like forum posting like scores.
Yeah.
And there's like less cheating stuff, you know.
Cheating stuff.
because it's on PC, right?
Yeah.
How can you? So basically, I mean, and yeah, it just turned for the better right now.
Yeah, I think it's become a lot better too. So, I mean, just because it's more live, like, as soon as someone posts something, you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to go to some user questions here. Tyson Ultima asks you, are you going to Anime North this year?
Anime North? Probably.
So I don't know what Anime North is, so...
It's an anime convention in Toronto.
Oh, okay. Alright, so...
it's probably during May or something, if I'm wrong, I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll definitely go, like, if I have time, basically.
Alright, cool. So, Anime North, if you are in Canada, go and check it out. Go meet Krel1an there in May, so, yeah. Alright, next one is from Milk-chan. On a scale of 1 to 12, how gay do you think Jason is?
The fuck?
For those of you who don't know, Jason is DJ Gambler, Cookie, all of these random names. He's a player from the South that's like the Vegas region. So yeah. So yeah. How gay do you think Jason is?
I don't know how to answer this.
Let's change that question slightly. What do you think of Jason, who's a fairly recent player who's suddenly just like become ridiculously good?
He's pretty cool, I guess.
So
well, back then I noticed him anyway. Like when he first posted, like his score was amazing.
Yeah. See, for me, like before Program Worlds, I didn't know any of these players. Like, America
Really?
was just like a dead zone for Australians. We just sort of went,
I
okay.
think he was like, he started to be active like the same time as me, like during Troopers. I think.
Ah, okay. Well, that's why, because you know, obviously, I went MIA during that period. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. No, because like I didn't know Jason very well, and now obviously we talk to him on a regular-ish basis. So, yeah. No, Jason's a pretty good guy. Don, I don't really think he's that gay, but you know.
Yeah, he's not gay.
All right. We've got a comment from Gabe. Gabe says, "Good job so far. Look up to you getting my clear lamps on PSUN." So Gabe gives you massive props on clear lamps. Are you rivaling Gabe at the moment?
Not at the moment. I'm trying to finish like some of my rivals, and yeah, just rival him after that.
Well, you've got me done. You can clear me off your list because the win ratio is just so depressing.
Not yet, till it goes to 0.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, but I mean, obviously, I honestly think my setup's fair shittier than other people's, or I don't know, I can't time on PSUN at all. Like,
Yeah, it's very hard to time.
yeah.
It's pretty inconsistent, so
Yeah, there's not much you can do about it. Alright, so any other questions? I'm just looking through. I'm gonna wait, because apparently the stream is frozen for a lot of people.
yeah, it is frozen for me as well.
Oh god. Okay, well, it's either way, this video is gonna get saved onto YouTube, so people don't have to worry too much if they miss out on like half the stuff, because you can just go back and watch it on YouTube and leave comments there. So I guess we'll close things up because we've been talking for about 35 minutes. First off, thank you very much for doing this. Like, I know it's tough to go first on doing these sorts of things, and yeah, but it's been fun. Like, it's good to hear about you. It's good to hear about like Canada and things like that. So, is there any last sort of things that you want to say?
Not really. Maybe asking a question. I don't know.
I don't know. Just like, if you have to say something to all the players, because a lot of players do look up to you. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. No, we've got another question here. How the hell do you play on such a small screen? And I want to know this too, because I know you play on like a 20-inch monitor, and it blows my mind.
22-inch.
No, 22-inch. Well, you know, still close enough. 22-inch monitor. Wow. How do you play on something so small?
Well, like I set my 7 Plus like pretty low for that reason, because I don't like to be too tight. I set it pretty low, so it feels like it's more spread out.
To be honest, and I'm being like very blunt here, I think your Sudden Plus is higher than my AC Sudden Plus.
Really?
Yeah, because I play with it around like 200 to 250 in that range.
Okay.
So it's still pretty high.
Yeah, well, as long as it feels like spread out, I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Have you considered like investing in like a 40-inch TV and playing on that?
Not right now. Like I don't feel the need to.
Oh yeah, because I'll tell you now, honestly, from personal experience, a big monitor does make like a huge difference, like for reading.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like for this, I can just go to Vincent's house and play.
Yeah, take that 2-hour drive. All right, so a few other questions just before we wrap it up. I'll take I'll take 2 more because people finally have started posting questions. So your green number, what is it at the moment?
At the moment, for PSUN, it's like, oh my gosh, 266.
Yeah. 266.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's low, like the Sudden Plus.
Yeah.
Like I can adjust it, like depending on how high I put my Sudden Plus, it can be like 280 or 290.
Oh yeah. What about
like it's good. Like, it's okay.
Yeah. What about CS?
CS, it was 270 or 275.
Okay. Interestingly, you play lower on PSUN. I'm actually really surprised by that. Because if it's a smaller monitor, I find I have to make it a little bit lower than that. But yeah, 266 is quite high.
Yeah.
Like it. So quite fast. Like most people don't read so fast. Okay, we'll ask this next one. Good question here. Quality. Do you like Prim?
Do I like Prim? Not so much.
Did you know that Prim is like in the top 20? Like all the Prim songs are in the top 20 for 2DX in Japan.
Really?
It's really popular here. So
Insane. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either, man.
It's not my style, maybe.
No, it's not mine.
Like
either,
it's
so.
okay. It's okay like once in a while, but I won't like jam the song, like spam it or whatever.
You're not Derek who just plays freaking Lovely Radio every second song.
Like when I just play it or clear it, I'll just like, oh, okay, I don't have to play it anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of Prim songs either, so fair enough. Okay, so we'll wrap it up here. It's been 40 minutes now. Next interview, who do you think would be a good choice? Vincent wants to know.
Probably Dawn.
You think Don? It's a good
Yeah,
guess,
Don.
'cause I was thinking Don as well. So, Don, next week, Sunday, if it's okay, I'd like to do an interview with you. I'm sure lots of people want to hear from the Bukake himself.
The
But,
Bukake.
But that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining us, Krel1an. It was really good to actually talk to you and hear from you as opposed to just like writing to you all the time.
Yeah, thank you for interviewing me too.
Okay, well, that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I'll put the interview onto YouTube so you guys can go back to it and watch it whenever you feel free. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.